watching AI skeletons and shit. You can see through their brain. And then mermaid, a fucking mermaid woman, she have a coffee cup as a head. This is the stuff grown men is watching. I'm in it right here, man. Y'all got me laughing on here because this is this is some of the shit some of you men are watching. You're watching talking cats and gorillas and shit. AI slop. This is your life. This is your life. This is what your ancestor died for you to sit up here and watch AI slop? Is that what your ancestor died in a ditch for you to watch tongue? Grown men watching Try Not to Laugh and shit on TikTok and YouTube. Is that what your ancestors died for? You don't want to level up? Faith without works is dead, and everybody knows the saying, but it seems like nobody actually wants to take action. It seems like everybody want to have faith without the taking action. Are you afraid? Are you afraid of pain? Are you afraid of taking action? You don't want to help your own self? So when I sit here and I hear these people complain, oh, but it's hard, it's this and that. What, are you a baby? Talking about it's hard. Are you a little kid? What's going on? So we got grown men here sounding like little kids, little babies. We got grown men scrolling TikTok, watching tongue and shit. What's going on? Watching fucking mermaid woman with a coffee mug as a head. Like, this is the shit we have grown men watching. What is going on here? Like, life is starting to become so funny. Instead of you taking action and becoming greater and better than ever before, you will sit around and watch on TikTok fucking dogs and cats talking AI and shit and relationships and like carrots and cigarettes talking AI. Like, some of you know what to do, but you're wasting your fucking time. You know what to do. The Bible says the diligent hands bring about wealth. Lazy hands bring about poverty. How is it that I can have sheer prudence and foresight into the future? How do I know I can track out my daily actions and see and add everything up, and I can see 10 years in the future where I would be? But it seems like most of you can't. If you were to track out your actions per day, what is it? Tongue? What, you're on TikTok watching AI, they building houses and shit. You watching AI build a house on TikTok? Like, is this the life you're living? Talking AI cats and gorillas and shit? Is that your life? Rather than being diligent like the ants? He said, look at the ant, you sluggard. Look at the ants in the field, having no overseer, no ruler, no guider, no guidance, no nothing, and just get up and work. It works. Every single day it works. So most of you fuckers are lazy and you use these things as an excuse. You want to have the faith without the works. This is not only talking about seeing and doing all. No, I'm talking about with the things that you want in life. You need to have the faith and the works, but it seems like nobody wants the impetus. You need sheer impetus to break through the atmosphere. But it seems like most of you, what do you love? You love watching cute little cats on TikTok. What are you, a kid? You watching cute cats on TikTok? Cute little cats and chinchillas on TikTok and shit. Is that what you like watching? Is that it? So when I hear these things, these men come to me, Preem, what is it that I should do? I'm trying to make money, learn how to make money online like you. I'm trying to do all of these things online like you. I say, join the free Telegram. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing with your time? Join the free Telegram then. You're trying to learn how to make money like me. You see I'm walking around with all the chains and money and having the women and having the fast cars, and you still wouldn't join the free Telegram? Well, stay a loser. That's you. I tell you exactly what to do. If you wake up and dedicate yourself, if you read the Telegram chat and you actually put the things to use, you will win. But it seems like everybody wants to stay lazy. Lazy. God can't bless the lazy. God only blesses the diligent. And most people don't even want it for real. How can God bless somebody who's laying around doing nothing? How? Action is required. See, we start to get to a point where we're so spiritual or so mental. You start to become a meditator, a mental masturbator. You sit and meditate all day. Personally, I meditate for self-control. Some of you meditate you think you're bringing the future closer, right? You bring the future closer by your actions. Every book you're reading about this meditation and everybody's telling you this and that, you bring it closer by your actions. Yes, you change your thinking patterns and thinking actions and this and that, but you bring it closer by your actions. Most of you sit around and doing nothing. I just explained what you're doing on TikTok, watching fun fruit stories and shit, watching fruit stories on TikTok and lava cakes being sliced. Everything is fucking cake. When we were to show your ancestors this, they would be like, what the fuck is he doing? This is a full-grown man here we're talking about. What is going on? But most of you need to take life more seriously. It seems like people who don't understand life think they have unlimited time. It just seems like that. If you know you want to make more money, what are you doing then? If you know you want to make more money, why are you wasting your time doing garbage? It don't make sense. Like, the future is very clear. Once you start to get an understanding on life, understanding how God works, understanding how the universe works, understanding the laws of reality, understanding how the world works, you start to realize you can't get something from nothing. You have to give to receive. But it seems like everybody want to receive without giving. It seems like everybody wants to receive without giving. They want free everything. When you see these losers online, what do they want? They want a free course. They want a free information. They want free everything. They're not willing to pay anything. That's not how life works, buddy. That's not how life works. You're going to have to give something. You're going to have to give some time up. You're going to have to give some attention. You're going to have to put in some effort if you want to receive something. So all of these people are peasants. They don't understand how reality works. Most people want things in life that they do not give the correct actions to get it. How will you get it? You're not taking the actions. Your actions, align your actions with what you want to see in the future. Most of you fuckers know what to do, but you steady want to scroll TikTok and watch fucking it's fruit stories and shit and talking cats and gorillas and shit instead of working on yourself and playing video games. Like, what is going on? Smoking weed all day, chasing and texting women all day, and she doesn't want you. You know what to do. You know to try and make more money. You know to quit jacking off. You know what to do. Why aren't you doing it? Thought you wanted to win. And it seems like you don't want to. It seems like you don't want to. Because if you wanted to, you would do the necessary action. Do you not want to help yourself? I can give someone a roadmap. I can give them the keys to my Lambo. I can say, here, just drive at the end, and everything you want in life will be at the end of the road. If you just drive, but it's too far. It's too far. I don't like the color of your Lambo. It's too. I don't want it. But I don't want to take that route. I don't want to drive down that street. Well, stay a loser. Stay a loser. In life, you get exactly what you give. In life, you receive exactly what you give. Wherever you're giving your time and attention, you receive that back. Most of you wonder why time is just ticking by. Hours and hours of your life, TikTok mind, TikTok brain, and Instagram brain. Like, I don't even have these apps installed on my phone. I don't even have these apps installed. These apps been deleted off my phone long ago. And yet they wondering, how am I managed to post 600 times a day in a month? Or how am I managed to post 600 times in a day? I have an army of people working for me, thousands of people working for me throughout the world, posting my content, getting paid, taking these clips out of this, cutting it up, chopping it up, putting it on YouTube and getting paid. Thousands of people. It's that easy. It's so simple. If you don't find something to do quick, what are you going to do? You need to figure out something quick. You need to do something now. Why are you waiting? Name a farmer back in the agriculture days who sat there and waited. He prayed for crop, but he didn't plant any seeds. How is the crop going to grow? You need common sense. Some of this stuff is common sense, and it's actually ignorance. That's actually what it is. Because people don't understand how the world works. The world is so simple. Cause and effect. If you put this action in, you'll receive a certain benefit. If you do that action for a long period of time, you receive a certain benefit. But everybody's so wired to short, quick results. That's the reason you can't dedicate yourself for something for a long period of time. You quitting. You quitting before you even get to the destination. Or you know what to do, you just haven't started yet. That's loser talk. That's why I talk about rewiring the mind. Some of you think like peasants. You need to get rid of it. You need to think like a king. I sit on top of my temple. I'm flying on a Nimbus cloud like Goku, looking down on all of the peasants of Earth. I'm like Madara fighting all of the whole Shinobi Alliance by myself, one-handed. Like, what's going on? I'm telling you what to do. I'm telling you to work harder than ever before. I'm telling you to actually dedicate yourself. I'm telling you what to do. Dedicate yourself for once in your life and change whatever it is that you're trying to change. Whatever it is that you want to do it and change whatever it is that you want to change. It's that simple. All you have to do is take the action. All you have to do is use your mind, control your mind, do the said task at hand, and I guarantee you the results will come about. It's just you have to think about, how is it that I can foresee the future? This is how reality works. This is how it works. Success is a mathematical equation, cause and effect. Every cause that you do, you receive an effect. Every cause that you do, you receive an effect. And some of you are scrolling on Instagram, looking at all these women, clicking to stare through her highlights and shit. She's not even thinking about you. Don't even text you back. Like, I could see if you left her on I could see if you didn't reply to her and then you managed to go back and look at it. But come on, some of these women didn't even reply to you. You stared at her highlights and shit. Grown men. Like, what's going on? Do your work. Work harder than ever before. Dedicate yourself. Find your purpose. Find the task or the business model that you want to succeed in, or find the job or whatever it may be. Find it and dedicate yourself to it every single day. And then you'll finally get the results that you want. But it seems like some of you fuckers want to fuck about and waste your time instead of upgrading your character. Everyone knows what to do. Everyone knows what to do. So I truly understood this long ago. When I said on this last video, I said, when I was broke, I sat down and I said, man, how? Like, I'm fantastic. Everything in my life is fantastic, but I never decided to actually try and get rich. And then I sat down and said, actually, you know what? I want to try and get rich, or at least not even just necessarily get rich, reach my current potential of the amount of money I'm making. If the previous years of my life, I made X amount of money per month or X amount of money per year, this year I want to make more than ever before. And my business shot up 5,000%. I'm a genius. I told you, every time I dedicated, I'm preem. I have to be. I mean, I grew up in a household full of strong men. I have to be. My grandfather, Klishna, was a hitman. This nigga was smart. This nigga was smart. I grew up around men. It was just weird. Like, everybody was so smart and strong and just like, so it was like, I grew up around hitmen. I grew up around gangsters, drug dealers, but I was like, I didn't want to go that route. I didn't want to go to jail. Someone went to prison. I grew up around pimps. I was like, I don't want to go to prison. You know, a lot of them went to prison, but I said, I wanted to have money. I knew I wanted to have money, but I didn't want to go to prison. So for a long time, I didn't know exactly how. You know, we grew up thinking, sports, maybe I can play sports, or I was in orchestra, I was playing orchestra, or maybe I can pop off in music, but I knew I didn't want to do drug dealing and all this. So I'm looking at the different avenues. We knew to a certain extent the system was a sham. We knew that. We knew we had to break out some way. Every dude in the hood knew they had to break out some way. 9 to 5 wasn't going to be it. We knew that. So we had to think of outside the box. But the reason I brought that up is to say, I grew up around these men. We always knew to a certain degree, you have to think differently if you want to win. You have to refrag your mind. You have to defrag your mind from the garbage. So you need to master the 6 paths of Otsuki. You need to genuinely, you need to do something quick. Now, more action. More action. I guarantee you, all action will solve your problems. more action, if you did more action, as I said, my business shot up 5,000%. My business shot up 5,000% as soon as I said, I want to dedicate myself to making more money. I had never, genuinely, I'm being very, very transparent and honest here. I have never sat down before this and said, you know what? I want to make as much money as possible. I never sat down, but as soon as I did, this is how smart I am. I'm an absolute genius. I already knew I do everything I put my mind to. I sat down and said, I want to make more money than ever before. And everything in my life shot up 5,000%. I opened it up. I looked at the metrics. I said, oh my God, Preem. You're a genius. Your business shot up 5,000%. Your body, you got stronger 5,000%. Women love you. All of the women texting you. All of the women who tried to ignore you come back texting you. Like, life is fantastic when you control your mind and into the kingdom. So when I talk about these things, you have to take more action. And there's some things you know you need to get rid of. You need to at least fight. You need to at least fight. The things you know you need to get rid of, the things you know, you need to at least be trying to fight it. Put down the phone, cut the phone off some days. So you don't even need the phone some days. Some of you just scroll. You try and block your actions for the quest of knowledge, lying to yourself. Oh yeah, if I just keep learning and never taking action, somehow it'll come in my bank account, or somehow this will happen. No, it's like a person sitting up there learning about going to the gym and never go to the gym. Like, how will he get the gains? It's so simple. Life is so easy. If you go to the gym and you go every day and you put 45 pounds on the bar, you hit the 45 pounds every day for a year straight, you know you're going to be bigger by the end of the year. Like, that's how it work. That's how it work. If you focus on abs every day, you hit abs every day, by the end of the year, you know you're going to have abs. Like, it's so easy. It's so easy how life works. They know if you type on the keyboard every day, by the end of the year, you'll make more money. But still, people still won't do it. Life is that simple. I'm trying to tell you. If you can't understand that, you won't understand anything. Life is so easy. But it's like you want to watch tongue stories and shit. Watching tongue and all these different adventures of AI slop and AI garbage and all this garbage. Watching AI skeletons and shit. You can see through their brain. And then a fucking mermaid woman, she have a coffee cup as a head. This is the stuff grown men is watching. I'm in it right here, man. Y'all got me laughing on here because this is some of the shit some of you men are watching. You're watching talking cats and gorillas and shit. AI slop. This is your life. This is your life. This is what your ancestors died for you to sit up here and watch AI slop? Is that what your ancestors died in a ditch for you to watch tongue? Grown men watching Try Not to Laugh and shit on TikTok and YouTube. Is that what your ancestors died for? You don't want to level up? Join the Telegram. Some of you are losers. You need to do something quick. Enter the kingdom now. Like, what is going on? Seek the kingdom. Enter now. What are you waiting for? It's right in front of you. It's like a puddle. You need to just jump in the puddle and enter in. Simple. Join the free Telegram. I tell you exactly how to level up. I already said it, and if you don't want to join, stay a loser. I couldn't care. I don't want people who want to sit around and watch fucking tongue and shit and watch cigarettes talking and buff sharks and shit in prison, cats in prison lifting weights and shit, AI. No, I don't want to stay doing that. I want people who want to win. Now, if you want to win, join me. Link is in the description.